Hey everybody, it's Coach Allie with GameChanger. I'm here today to show you how to use GameChanger for your beach volleyball teams.
All of you participating in the AVCA Small College Beach Championships, we have already created teams for you. You should receive an email, or you will be receiving an email, inviting you to join your team. Click on that email. You'll click the blue button that says View in the app. If you do not already have the GameChanger app, you'll be directed to download the app and create an account. Make sure that you choose the GameChanger app with the green and white icon. Once you've downloaded the app, you can either search for your team or go back to that email and hit the link again. If you search, just hit the search button in the top right corner, start to type in your school. I would select sport, as in volleyball, to make it a little bit easier. And you're going to start seeing the schools pop up. What you'll notice, I'm using Weber International as an example, you will see Weber International Beach Court 1, Court 2, Court 3, Court 4, Court 5. All 5 of these are your teams. So I'm going to select Court 1 to start. And if you click on the team screen, you would then see your name as staff if you have already been added. We have taken the liberty of adding your rosters for some of the schools. If you do not see your roster there, you would click on the blue and white plus button that says Add Player, and you can go ahead and add your player there. It just takes about 5 seconds. You hit save, and that player is now added to your roster. If you click on the schedule page, you'll notice that we have begun to add some of your upcoming matches. We've also put some placeholders there for the AVCA Small College Beach Championship. So you are basically ready to stream and score this weekend if you choose to. To add more games to your schedule, go ahead and hit that blue and white plus button in the bottom right corner. You can select your opponent, click on their name. You can select if it's home or away. You can also start to type in your location, and it will pop up in the map of your choice, whatever you happen to be using on your phone. You can select the location, hit the blue check mark in the top right corner, and now the map and location is in that schedule for you. You can also choose the date as well as the time of the match, and in your notes you can put whatever you'd like. So maybe it's remember to bring your chairs and umbrellas, or any type of reminders you might want to put there for your team. Hit the check mark in the upper right corner, and now you can decide if you want to message your team or don't message your team. When I'm setting up my schedule for the season, I'm not going to message my team every time I create an event, but if there's something new that I want to draw attention to, then I would select message team, and that's going to send a message out to everyone so they can look at the update. And now you can see that new game on your schedule. Continue to repeat this so you can add all of your matches for your season. After you add your schedule and you complete your roster, you're going to want to share your team. So if you're on an Android, in the top right corner you see the share icon. You would click that, and from here you can either copy the link or send a direct message. I like to copy the link and then put it in my group text to my team. You'll send it to your players. They will get a notification that says, Coach Allie wants you to join Weber International Beach Court 1. They would select on the link, and then they're going to be prompted to say, I'm a player, I'm a family member, or I'm a fan. Obviously they click I'm a player, then they will be taken to the roster. They would select which player they are and submit. If you want to share this with families, you would do the same process. Share the link, and of course they would then select family member or fan. I will tell you that the big difference is if you are a family member, you will receive messages if you message the entire team. If you are a fan, you will only see games that are streamed and you will not receive those messages. Also, fans cannot actually stream the games. So the key to this whole app is being able to live stream and score for free. And I'm going to show you how to do that here. From the schedule, hit the game you're going to stream. And again, anybody can do this who is a staff member or a player or listed as family. You can stream and score. Once you hit the schedule and you select which game you're going to compete in, you would hit that red Go Live button, and then you will be streaming to anybody who's watching your team. If you want someone to score the game, you would go into the same match and hit the blue Score Game button. Once that happens, the person scoring would need to start the game, select the serving team. From here, if we are serving first, we can click serve, select your server. Let's say we got an ace, so that's a point. So the same player serves again, and the other team sides out. Or don't select the server and just continue to hit point, point, point every time you score. Once the first set ends, the person scoring would hit the blue End Set 1 button at the top. You'll be prompted to hit the red End Set 1, and now the scoreboard is cleared and you're ready for the next set. This score is going to appear on the live feed, so anybody watching at home can see the score. So you don't have to zoom in on the actual scoreboard or talk into the camera and tell people what the score is. Once the second set is over, you would hit End Set 2. And if that's the match, you would hit exit in the top left corner and match over. From here, you can X out of the match. And if you want to go back and watch that video, right now we're on the schedule tab. You have the team tab in the middle, and then you have the video tab. If you had recorded that video, it would be available right there immediately for you to see. So again, once you stream a match, it is immediately available to go back and watch. If you click on your video tab, so again, we have schedule, you have team, and then you have video. So I'm just showing you an example here of another account. You would click on video, you can select any of those games to watch, and there you go.
They're about an hour and a half behind.
So another thing to remember is if you are looking at your team page, you are able to have 4 staff members listed. You could have head coach, assistant coach, maybe another assistant coach, maybe a team manager. Those 4 staff members have full access to the entire app for free at all times. For everyone else, if they were to select video, they would be prompted to join GameChanger and buy a membership. Those memberships are $10 a month, unlimited streams, unlimited views for unlimited teams, which means no matter how many teams you follow, you can watch the playback of the archive for any games that you happen to have missed. Again, for the 4 staff members, it's completely free. So if you're doing film review or if you want to send some clips to players, all of that is free for you to use. So for me as a beach coach, I go away from the traditional one team for everybody because of how we play the ladder in beach. So for example, with an indoor team, I would only create one team that would be my indoor team, let's say Weber International Volleyball. And all of my players are on that roster. All of our games are streamed there because of course everyone's playing on the same team. But for beach, we know that we have the ladder and we have a minimum of 5 pairs that are going to compete. If I know that I'm going to have players moving up and down the ladder, I would put all of my players on all 5 of my teams. So as you can see, we're looking at Weber International Beach Court 1, and I have all of the players listed here on the roster because that way, in case I'm moving players up and down the ladder, everybody's already there. So family members can follow multiple teams. They're not just going to follow one court. If you know for sure that you're never going to have a change there and players are always going to stay in the same spot in the ladder. Obviously, you can just put those 2 players on your roster and work from there. For us, for this event, we did set up 5 courts for all of you. Feel free to use them how you please. That way, all 5 courts can be streaming at once. If you want to change or edit your roster, you can do that. You would simply go into the roster, select the player that you want to edit, click on the edit button in the top right corner, and you can change their number, you can remove them from the team, you would hit save, and that's it. GameChanger employees, including myself, will be in Tavares for the AVCA Small College Beach Championship. We will be available on Thursday during your practice sessions to answer any questions that you might have and give you demos on the app.
So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Please reach out if you have any questions. You can go to gc.com or you can ping any of your volleyball managers anytime and we'd be happy to help you with your beach volleyball needs. Good luck this season.